Okay, 1042, good luck. So we get a big rating gap, 2 in a row. Only 270 games. Same opening that we've just had. Let's play e3. Last opponent played this, and that's what he's done as well. So we'll play c4, because we just looked at this a few minutes ago. Okay, play c6, so we can just take here. We can play bishop up. I think it's good to take. In a shorter time control game, there's a potential trick with check and hit the bishop, but he can drop back. I was expecting it would go with the pawn there. So here we can develop the knight, lose a knight, gain a queen, lose a queen, and gain a rook. So that's a potential line. The safer way is just bishop up here, and again, just in case he's underrated. Only 7 months on the account, but here he could play a more advanced move like this. I can still develop, but I'm going to play knight up and hit the queen, see what he does. If he takes, we've got the option to take the queen, lose a queen, and then collect the rook. But if he gets the bishop back to a good square and our knight gets trapped, that's problematic, so I might not play that. Takes, the bailout way is just to simply take back. But again, the ultra cautious way is maybe just simply block with a bishop instead of developing the knight there. Oh, he's dropped his queen back. Okay, so now I will just develop and break that pin. Then at some point we'll play d4, I guess. No desperate rush though. I'm going to attack the bishop before I've castled, just in case he goes for a sack. See if he takes or drops back. He does take, so I'll take back. Okay, he advances, so I'm going to get castled. He's playing this very well so far. Okay, so he's played bishop down. Does that give us a chance to advance here? And if he takes, we take. He can take either way, but we can throw a check in. Is that a thing? I'm not sure it is. Here. Take. Say queen takes, check, but it leaves this vulnerable. Queen check. No, I'm just going to go really, really slow and steady and just prepare to attack the bishop. See if he plays a move like a5, he castles. So I'm just going to go up and hit the bishop. And he's playing this actually really well so far. Rather better than you would expect from a 1000, although that might be a very minor mistake. Knight across. I guess he can just take, and we can't. Well, we could take back, sort of, but did it really, really well. Really well. What do we do? Knight across the move. Yeah, I'm going to play knight over and try and deal with this knight. And now I'm freeing up the pass for my bishop to attack his pawn. If he takes me here, I can take back. We'll also attack this pawn, but if I take this right now, he can go across and potentially attack two bishops. So try and deal with this one first. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? If I take here, there's still a potential issue. He comes across and maybe attacks two. And he's also attacking this pawn. So we could just go one and see if he tries to push up here. Just for now, not to burn too much time, I'm just going to play d3. If we lose a pawn later, we lose a pawn. We've got an option to take. He's attacking here as well. He's playing this pretty remarkably, actually, for a 1000. What to do? I'm looking at an adventurous move like queen forward. I know this pawn hangs. I could push up. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to maybe sack this pawn and expect knight across. I'm looking at maybe queen up, but my bishop's loose, isn't it? This one might be going a bit wrong here. I might have already gone a bit wrong. Shall we go for this then? I'm going to gamble and take this pawn. See if he takes this one. And we might be able to play a move like d4. But I'm running the risk that these bishops are getting a bit misplaced. But right now across, the back bishop is protected. So hopefully this one can escape somewhere. But he's going to attack the bishop. So there's no queen check right now. So I'm going to use this bishop on this diagonal rather than this one. Oh, now he's attacked this bishop. He is doing tremendous, isn't he? How's he doing this? This doesn't feel like I'm playing a 1000 level player. This is not a 1000 level human player that I'm playing here. No. Let's try and play some quicker moves and see what he's got in store, but this is way beyond a 1000 level, at least so far anyway. 1000 rating should be like a complete beginner, should be. 270 games, only 18 in Blitz, 72 in Bullet. More than enough to establish your level, or more than enough. So I've got to try and find some quicker moves and put him under time pressure. It might not be possible. Might not be. Is he looking at a sacrifice? Takes, check. I think I just step over. And he's pushed forward this side now. See, that's adventurous as well, isn't he? Where's he finding all these moves? I mean, I've got rook across. Either rook across, I guess. I'm not sure if it matters. Here. I'm going to do that. Well, he can just take the pawn, can't he? Better take the pawn first. He could just take there. Now he's gone with the rook. There is no move here, but has he just blundered here now? Has he just blundered one of the rooks across? But he is kind of protected, isn't he? So it's probably not a drastic blunder, but I think I should move... Well, I say this one. This one's just defending, not doing a lot. But here, if this knight moves, there's a lot of pressure here. So I'm going to go with this one. And if the knight moves, I can maybe throw a check in because the knight won't then cover them squares. But his bishop does protect the rook, so trade, he's actually still fine, I think. Unless he blunders some sort of tactic. But yeah, I need to try and come up with a plan here. Where's his queen going to end up? Let's see. But this doesn't feel like a 1000 level player. Significantly stronger so far. Just in practical terms, I might be better off doing a really weird move like swing the queen right to the other side of the board, but right now there's no obvious actual target, depending on where the queen might end up. So he's come across offering the trade. Yeah, this seems a little bit too good to be true, doesn't it? Let's throw a check in. This one's a little bit weird. I might try and get the queen forward. Oh, I can check here. Has he blundered mate? That would be weird if he's blundered checkmate. That's unbelievable, isn't it? We just found a nice checkmate out of absolutely nowhere. He's played that drastically better than a 1000. Let's see what it was in engine language. But yeah, that game before, the game that I just played before, if I quickly go back to that, it was the same opening, but my opponent just resigned after only 5 moves. It was the same opening. And he just resigned after 5 moves. That's why I just played this one 2 in a row. But this one was rather better, wasn't it? They're the move times for both players. Let's analyse that one. Just see what it was in engine speak, see how it's actually played, but it felt like it was really good for a 1000. So we'll level or better the whole game. 85-76 on the accuracy, but for the rating gap as well, that's a really good effort. Really good effort. It's not perfect, but it's a terrific effort though. But at least we have played it fundamentally still okay. So c4 is good. He should have gone with the pawn there. Yeah, that's the move I was expecting, pawn instead of queen. And then sometimes you get this nice triangle and it's easy to miss that you can drop back or go with the queen. And sometimes you do get that, mainly in bullet games though. Just something to be looking out for. But at least I've been playing all good moves here, so it's not like I've been playing badly. Now here I should have actually been a bit bolder and gone d4 instead of a3 and gone for this line. d4, and apparently the bishop would have dropped back instead of taking, so there might be something with this check line. Doesn't give a full line there. But then this was all good. Knight up was good. Takes was good, and I've blundered with d3 here, so I've got an attack with queen to h5, h6, then take the pawn and create a mate threat. I just didn't see that. Then bring the queen in. Yeah, that's a bit of a nice attack in it. I just didn't see it. So then we need to drop the bishop back though. Okay, why do we need to drop the bishop back? Okay, there must be a reason, but the bishop has dropped back there instead of a move just like putting your pawn forward. Or maybe you're trying to get on the diagonal here. Trying to get on the diagonal, something like this. But that's what we should have done. So we blundered with d3, but we're still a bit better. The b5 was good. And knight here again, it's the same blunder because I should be playing queen to h5. So again, I've got the same technical blunder. And here, he should have played f5 instead of f6. So gone up 2 squares, attacked the wrong bishop. Probably just drop back. If he'd have done that, I wouldn't have any other real moves that I could do. Yeah, or just sack it. Probably got to come back though. Yeah, we've probably got a slightly... We're better. We're +2, but it's a slightly difficult position to play, but we're still better. Then bishop there, I should have kept it on this diagonal. And then here, I should have just played a calm move. Bishop up to h4 instead of the queen to a4. But I'm still +2 better. And then we just get a real big bit of lucky. Yeah, it was better to bring the other rook across. I debated that, wasn't sure. It was better to activate the other rook. That is just a complete bit of luck here where he blunders a back rank checkmate. So easy to miss that in it, but really good effort there for the rating, so well done.